What's up, guys? Thomas Edwards, creator and author of the upcoming book, The One Up Effect. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can reprogram your mind for higher performance, more peace, and higher levels of happiness. So imagine you have this tabletop, and this tabletop represents your belief, your program that allows you to make decisions, and whether they're right or wrong, just leads you on in life. And people usually think that it's the tabletop that determines how sturdy a table is, but ultimately it's the legs. And the more legs you have under it, the stronger it is. And these legs, for this context, represents all the evidence that supports your tabletop, this story. Now, if you have a story or a program or a thought that tends to lead to negative impact on your life, chances are there's a lot of evidence that supports it and thus makes it a little bit more difficult to eradicate. So how do you overcome that? For me personally, I struggled with this a lot. I had a lot of programs and thoughts and stories and beliefs that held me back in life and had a negative impact on my life. And I really struggled with how to reprogram my mind so these stories don't impact my life now and into the future. And so I want to give a shout out to Byron Katie, my coach, Garrett J. White, my therapist, for helping guide me towards a lot of tools and principles that has allowed me to help present this video. And so the best way that I've learned to reprogram my mind to have stories that actually benefit and create a positive impact in my life is by looking at this story and determining where is there evidence that proves this story to be false. Now, like I told you before, the more legs that are under a particular table, the sturdier it is. And so I'm looking for a crack, a chink in the wood of the legs or the tabletop itself to create some weakness in this story. And if I can find some evidence that this story is actually false, then it gives me an opportunity to get rid of it. Now, when I first started doing this, I needed to look for a lot of evidence disproving this story to be true. But nowadays, all it takes is one inkling and I'm able to move forward. Now, for some of us, some of these stories are tied to some traumatic issues, more emotionally deep issues, and that requires another level of work, which you can learn about in other videos or obviously receive support around. But let's just say for this example that the story that's holding you back isn't something that deep. It's just surface level. And when you're able to find ways to eradicate or take away these legs or destroy these legs, then the sturdiness of this tabletop has an opportunity to go away. So what do we do then? Now, typically, what I notice is a lot of people just move on with their life. They now eradicated this story and then they feel free. The problem with that is when you take something out, that space is still there. And what I've seen happen with a lot of my clients and even myself is because that space is empty, it's only a matter of time before that old story makes its way back. This is how old habits die hard, where you are trying to get rid of a habit, but you're not replacing it with a habit that actually can support you. And so in this particular case, you want to create a new tabletop. And this new tabletop represents this new story, this new belief that creates a positive impact in your life. Now, if this is a story that you can get behind and you don't really need a lot of evidence, then your legs will already be there. But for some of us, we might need to look for evidence to put some legs under this tabletop. Because if you're using a new story, life can happen unexpectedly and in such a way that it could drop a boulder on top of this tabletop. And if you don't have the amount of legs necessary to support this boulder, it's only a matter of time before this new belief, this tabletop breaks, it's gone, and now your old habits come into play. And so it's really important to spend that time, that energy, putting as much legs, finding evidence of this story to be true under your belt. So that way when life does happen, inevitably, you have the support under you to not crumble under the resistance. And I found that when you're able to do the little things, the little reprograms in your life day to day, it ultimately gives you momentum and sets you up to create some bigger reprograms in your life that can create some amazing transformation. So there you have it. Reprogram your mind. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, let me know what you think. Do you believe that you can reprogram your mind? Have you experienced this yourself? How did you do it? Share your story below. Please like, please subscribe, and hit that bell, get notified when I put out a video, which happens almost every single day. And if you find this video to be interesting, share this with someone who might find this interesting too. And of course, if you want to learn more about the one-up effect, reprogramming your mind, anything gaming, happiness, success, all things related, or if you just want to pre-order a copy of my upcoming book, The One-Up Effect, you can go to theoneupeffect.com. Once again, this is Thomas Edwards, inviting you to make life a game that you can win and have fun playing. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.